Hello, collective. It's Felena with Aspire to the Self, another timeless collective tarot reading. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective tarot reading, therefore the messages may not and will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit. If it doesn't, it just means I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get notified of all uploaded content. I do weekly astrological energy forecasts, intuitively led collective tarot readings, collective tarot readings for certain planetary aspects, so covering a certain time frame in the future, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. I am also V. Ulrich, the author of The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, help to heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks for them, okay? It's a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale, as well as The Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. This is a fairy tale that's written for adults about overcoming and healing from spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse from family, lovers, and friends, as well as how to keep that inner flame lit, despite if you're going through a dark night of the soul or facing adversity, as well as no matter what you perceive things to be, you are never alone and that you can overcome despite how dire the situation may be, okay? Both these fairy tales are written in the Bard format, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. Both of these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition, my products and my services can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box for you, as well as some links for your convenience, as well as all of my social media platform and pages, so that way you do not get scammed by people or pages pretending to be me. Okay, it is all in those description boxes. Okay? And this is my only YouTube channel, so if you find another, it is not me. Something to note is that I am not a tarot reader. I'm a seer, therefore the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. Please also note that Aspire to the Self channel and business is for entertainment purposes only. That the channel, the business, Aspire to the Self, and myself are not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the information that they hear from these videos. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, please note that I am not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. If I mention them at all, it is just what my intuition is picking up on at the time. And if it resonates with you, it just means that you should seek professional guidance from those experts in those areas. So before we get into the intuitive download, I'm going to begin with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Lu, the Archangels, my ancestors, Lu, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entity, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. If anyone tries to abuse technology in the past, the present, and the future to astral project, open a portal, remote view, send a monitoring spirit, to this set. I ask that they be blocked, binded, and blinded, and immediately returned to sender. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know and provide clear and concise messages. Please protect me, this video, the channel, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All High. The sender's mask we've ripped off, they'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective. I really just want to start this reading off telling you that I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you've overcome. I'm so proud of the healing that you've done. Okay, I'm so proud of how no matter how dire or dark things got, you never went and concaved to the darkness. You never let darkness win. You never tried to think that you had to hurt other people or sacrifice them. And in order to fulfill your soul purpose or soul, your soul mission, okay? Spirit wants to let you know that you've let go of fear, and they are so, so proud of you, okay? That you should never doubt your potential because you are unstoppable, okay? That you've built your resolve and resiliency for this new level that you are at. You've used your joy creatively to express your truth and your anger, to liberate yourself in a universal way, okay? You didn't resort to low vibrational means to make sure your truth was heard. If you were going through some slander, defamation, okay, some true adversity, people were trying to back you into a corner, trying to throw you to the wolves, so to speak. You stated your truth in a high vibrational way and creatively, okay, and intelligently, okay? And all that happened in the past occurred to prepare you for this new position that you are in, this spiritual throne and this new table that the All High has prepared for you, that none of the people that you've let go of from the past can come with, okay? That this whole time, this trial period, these trials and tribulations that you have went through was to help to activate you and to build your armor, okay, and your personal power so that you can handle this crown and this position, so that you can be, fully sound and solid, okay? And you have that structure there. You're solidified, okay? That your kingdom, your throne, your crown is absolute, okay? That you are prepared to defend it and that you are prepared to handle it, okay? And it was also tests of integrity and tests of faith, okay? You were handpicked by the divine to be a leader, and that came with tests of faith and integrity. Like when things got dire, did you turn to darkness? Did you turn to the easy way out? Did you turn to, low vibrational methods and means, okay? When you got a little bit of power, you didn't, okay? And that's why you're going to be handsomely rewarded. That's why you're unstoppable in the eyes of your enemies, because you kept passing those tests. You didn't, turn your back on the All High or your soul purpose or mission, no matter how many, forces of darkness rose against you, because it wasn't just one person collective, it was groups. It was numerous people that, collaborated and worked together to really do you something, to hurt you in every kind of way, okay? You persevered by being honest and true and being pure, okay, by being high vibrational. So when you were going through all this, you set a standard, you set the example, okay, of how things should and will be done, okay, and what happens if it doesn't, okay, and that you became so solid, so unstoppable that nobody can take this crown from you, okay? So I got the angel number 337, not to place limitations on yourself and never doubt your own potential. Your unique talents and abilities are exclusively yours to be used for the betterment of yourself and others. So again, like you shouldn't, maybe you had a lot of, maybe your environment that you grew up in or the people that you were around were the naysayers. They were the ones that were telling you that you couldn't do things, helping to foster those self-imposed limitations, putting you in, a self-imposed cage, making you think that you couldn't do things, that you couldn't be in your purpose because this and this and this, okay? Giving you a very narrow view of the world. And then I got the song Unstoppable by Sia. So we'll get into those lyrics in just a second. Okay, so Unstoppable by Sia. All smiles, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down. And all through the nighttime, oh yeah, I'll tell you what you want to hear. Leave my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful, I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Break down only alone, I will cry out loud. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah, I know I've had that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow. But I'm too afraid now. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful, I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Okay, followed by the angel number 344. Creatively and your creativity and joy you have to put into your work and daily life has brought about positive energies, making things run smoothly for you in your life. Followed by the song Shout by Tears for Fears. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. In violent times, you shouldn't have to sell your soul. In black and white, they really ought to know. Those one-track minds that took you for a working boy, kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. They gave you life, and in return, you gave them hell. As cold as ice, I hope we live to tell the tale. And when you've taken down your guard, if I could change your mind, I'd really love to break your heart. And it just goes out, shout, let it all out. These are the things I could do without, okay? Okay. So what you need to know about this download collective, or, like what I've been getting here is that, like I said, you've had to go through a lot. You've literally went to war, and it wasn't because you started a war. It was because people declared it on you because they were intimidated by you. They knew something about you that you didn't, okay? But this was also a fated event, okay? You were hidden in plain sight by the divine, okay? You were hidden in plain sight. People thought that you were, gullible. They thought you were too nice. They thought, because you were of the light, or that you were, say an earth angel, a star seed, or whatever, that you would be easy to be taken down, that you wouldn't be able to do anything to defend yourself. They thought you were like a lamb for the slaughter, for their sacrifice. Okay. And what I've been picking up on a lot here recently is that you are cunning. You are smart. Okay, these people were playing checkers while you were playing chess. And even if, and I'm going to say this, even if you aren't aware of how to play chess, even if you've never played chess in your life, your higher self and your spiritual team, the All High, does, okay? So you may not even know how, strategical you are, okay? And when this is filmed, now I know my readings are timeless, okay? But when this is filmed, we have Pallas very paramount at this time, and Pallas is the goddess of Athena. So look at where Pallas is in your birth chart, okay? Athena is the war strategy that brings about solutions and justice, okay? You know, people have that sexist view that women aren't good at war, okay? That's very untrue. Women are great at war, okay? Women can strategize. They literally have, and like say in China, they have women as bodyguards, okay? Because people, what do? They underestimate. And then that little old woman that's maybe like a whole 100 pounds whoops the shit out of every person, right? Like, you and your spiritual team were playing chess while these people were playing checkers. And there was this strategic move, okay? It's called, I had to look it up myself because like I was very intrigued by the download that I got. It is called the liable trap or the Blackburn trap, okay? It is essentially when you sacrifice the queen in your game. You sacrifice the queen, okay? So your opponent views you as sacrificing your queen. They think that they won the game, okay? So you gave them a distraction by sacrificing something, letting them have something, okay? Building that ego, building that momentum, making them think that they won, like they won the war already, that they conquered something. And I've been seeing this a lot, which is what fueled this reading, is that you sacrifice something. You essentially did this Blackburn trap where you let the enemy have something. Okay, maybe you left a job when they wanted you homeless and poor, for you to witness misfortune. By that you took a leap of faith, okay? But you gave up something. Maybe it could have been an opportunity that you turned, that you didn't invest in or that you lost. You sacrificed something on your path, okay? You let the enemy have it. You distracted them with this hand while you were utilizing this hand because you were looking at the bigger picture. You saw the game, okay? Like that Sia song, I win every game. I win every battle, okay? So I'll play my part. So you played this damsel in distress, okay? This can be for masculines and feminines, okay? But you played this damsel in distress. You played that part so well. Like that Sia song, the lyric that really caught my eye was the all smiles, I know what it takes to fool this town. So say if you had a bunch of people, because you don't understand how deep this corruption went to go against you, on your life here. Like, people don't understand that. It's like you'll have people out there that go, not everybody's against you, but in this case, collective, there were so many that were. They were being paid, by someone who was your family, your lover, your friend. There were so many people that were on the payroll for this, and the payroll was all for the destruction of so-and-so, like I've been picking up on covens. I've been picking up on, family sacrifices to covens. I've been picking up on exes that were actually part of covens that were, that came after you for different reasons. Maybe you, again, let that be your confirmation. They kept trying to open the door to you. They kept trying to send all these peons to you, okay, to get close to get in your energy, so that way they could do their black magic, their witchcraft on you, so they could get your secret, so they could, trick you, deceive you, whatever, okay? But you knew to smile. Like I said, they took you, your good nature for weakness. They took your kindness for weakness, okay? And then it says, and I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the nighttime, yeah. Like, I'll tell you what you want to hear, okay? Like, telling them what they want to hear, let them think that they win. You made them think that they won. You built that ego. You made them celebrate early, right? Which means they put down their defenses. They didn't come at you hard like they would if they viewed you as a true adversary, right? You put that smile on, you played that damsel, okay? But what they didn't know is that light workers can cast illusions too, okay? Light workers can cast an illusion too. And how you even get to the light is by fully embracing your darkness, going through that dark night of the soul, because the only way to find your inner light is to go through that, okay? But you know where the darkness is? The darkness is where all of your enemies are, okay? There's that Bruce Lee quote that says, you should never show fear if you are in the room with all of your enemies, because you are not in the room trapped with them. They are in the room trapped with you. And that angel number that said that you should never downplay your true potential here. Okay, when you were in the darkness with these people, the deceivers, these liars, these people with their masks on, you got to see how dark their minds were. You got to be in their energy. You got to read them. You got to see them play their hand before they played it, right? Because what you see can see you too. So if they're playing in your energy, they're sending you that dream state magic, they're trying to send you witchcraft or whatever, you have intuition here. You listen to your intuition, and you got to see these people with their masks on. You got to see the face they showed different people at different times. You got to see how they were with you. You got to feel the energy. You knew when it wasn't genuine, when it wasn't genuine, okay? You got to see how they treated other people. So you got to see your enemy for truly what they were. You got to be exposed to them, and you knew exactly when to cut them off, and you knew exactly when to play your part. Play the, oh, poor is me, right? Okay, because when these people are sacrificing you, they threw you to the wolves, not knowing that not only did you come back leading the pack, but you came back with a whole fucking army, okay? And they thought that you were weak because you didn't, you didn't sit there and do a tit for tat, so to speak, warfare with them, where they sent you their witchcraft, and you sent witchcraft to them. Like when they did a death spell on you, you didn't do one back to them, okay? And why that is, it's like they think that you were so weak. They thought that you were weak. Oh, she's not, sending me spells back. They're not doing a tit for tat. No, you know why? Because you were looking at the big game. You are walking karma, collective. Like I said, the divine, the all high hid you in plain sight. You can't cleanse. You can't wash off. You can't decurse karma. You can't decurse, you can't wash off a curse given by the divine that not only goes on you, but generations after you. A generational curse can only be lifted if you heal, if you do the work. There's no cutting corners with breaking a generational curse. I'm speaking from experience. You got to do the work. It's painful, You got to be willing to sacrifice anything and everything. You got to be willing to embrace your dark, brace your south node. You got to be willing to, go through the dark tunnel, naked and having to face your enemies. Okay. You have to be exposed. You have to be raw. You have to be vulnerable. And it's only through that for you to break that generational curse. Okay. You played the long game. They played the short game, because you can cleanse a curse. There's spiritual hygiene practices out there. You can decurse yourself in many ways, but you can't hide from karma. You can't wash off karma. You can't wash off a return to sender, what you put back, what you put in the universe, you get back. You can't wash that shit off. It'll always find you. You don't need your name or an address. It already knows where you are. It knows the energy signature. It knows who you are, despite even if you try to cloak yourself, it knows who you are. Okay. You'll never escape that. And the fact is, like I said, they threw you to the wolves. They thought you were this damsel in distress, for a lamb for slaughter, to sacrifice for whatever, right? And you came back not only leading the pack, but you came back with a fucking army. All the entities, beings that they tried to send your way to destroy you, they joined your spiritual team and they wanted to fight for you, right? Because they liked how you, like that song, Shout, how you creatively handled it, how you sacrificed your queen, how you gave, how strategic you played this, how brilliant your mind truly is, because you were born for greatness. You were born to lead. You weren't born to be no peon. You weren't born to be no lamb for slaughter. You were born to have a spiritual throne. You were born to lead others, to help awaken them, to show them that there is a way, and you being that prime example that there is a way, and there's a right way to do things, and there's a wrong way to do things. And that you were here to expose those dark forces because you embraced yours. While they were being blinded by your light, like reveling in the one little win that they got to take from you, right? When they're like, oh yeah, we beat the collective. Yeah, we did it. Having their parties, having their bonfires, celebrating, right? Spending money they didn't have because they thought everything was going according to their plan because you let them have one win, right? When in actuality, you set them in traps. Each person they kept adding to the payroll was another person exposed by the divine as being a corrupted heart that got added into this sinking ship, right? That was going to go down, that was going to pay with karma repercussions, okay? You weren't weak, collective. You came back with a whole fucking army. Okay? Like that movie Damsel. Like I said, you went in there like damsel in distress. You played your part. But you came back with the dragon that they sent to kill you, to unalive you. Maybe you were sent there to pay for their karma, to shield them, to be their sacrifice so they could keep getting blessings, right? But then you came back with the fucking dragon and you burnt that whole group down, and not like literally, you destroyed the foundation. Your light exposed all of these people, exposed all of them. Everyone sees through their mask. Everyone sees their true intentions. No one believes them anymore. They know what these people did, and they will be held to justice in the 3D and 5D, and it's justice they cannot escape. They're beyond tarnished. They are beyond destroyed, collective. And it was because you embraced the darkness that they purposely put you in, right? Not knowing that they were trapped in there with you, not you trapped in there with them. And you learned, you adapted, you grew, and everything that they sent your way, it just elevated you more. It made you ascend. It rapidly accelerated you getting to that new position, that new seat at the table that God, the All-High, has set for you. And you know what, collective? You came back with a whole fucking army, and you can't fight things you can't see. Spirit, what should the collective know about being unstoppable? That they are embracing their crown. Yeah, okay. All right. Alrighty. Coming out already. So we've got gift of inheritance, spiritually broke, solar plexus healing, stand your ground, soulmate, family, truth coming to light, career, slander, illusion, past connections you already removed from your life, a karmic soulmate, low vibration, lover from the past, an ex. Damn, already. So this, I'm loving it. Truth is coming to light about your family and a karmic soulmate who are low vibration and now spiritually broke. Like I said, that karmic debt. That karmic debt, though. These are past connections you already removed from your life. A lover from the past, an ex. So this is not a new soulmate. This is an old one. That we're spreading illusions. Like I said, that witchcraft, trying to put you in that self-imposed cage. Slandering your name to the town. About your career, what you do for money, what your sole purpose is. That you had to stand your ground on. By doing some solar plexus healing. Your solar plexus is your personal power, okay? Your will. Maybe you develop some boundaries here. It's your self-esteem, your self-confidence. You stood your ground. You had the self-esteem, self-confidence, the personal will to keep going on. To defend a gift of inheritance. And a soulmate. A high vibrational soulmate. A divine counterpart. Loving this already. Truth's coming to light. Like I said, you're unstoppable. These people are out here spreading illusions. That's lies. That's witchcraft, okay? These people are spiritually broke. Like I said, they thought you were weak because you weren't out here sending them spell after spell when they were sending you spell after spell. No. Nay, collective. You were playing the long game. You sacrificed a queen. You sacrificed the queen. You let them think that they won. And when they thought they won, they got careless, they got reckless because they thought that you were so weak, so gullible. They thought they would be able to win against you. They thought, oh, the war's already over. Well, we got this. We want the collective to be busted and disgusted, but we got, we got this. We got their job. We got this opportunity. We got, this relationship that they thought that they wanted. These people are spiritually broke. That means that karma has not only come to collect, but like I said, generational curses can't be washed off. You can't decurse yourself. You have to literally have a God take it off of you, or you have to do the work, right? So truth is coming to light about a family here, your family, and a karmic soulmate. They work together, a collaboration here. They were both low vibration, doing low vibrational shit. You already cut these people off because you saw through the mask. This was a lover, like I said, an ex. This is someone you dated. This isn't like a cousin or a friend or nothing. No, this is an ex that you dated that worked with your family. They're all low vibration. You already cut them off. They were slandering what you did for a career. So spreading lies about what you did. You had to stand your ground, okay? You had to stand your ground. You had to play your part. You had to do the Blackburn strategy. You had to sacrifice your queen while you were healing. And you stood your ground. But whatever it is that this inheritance, maybe you, like I said, you ascended to your spiritual throne. It was yours. And you came back with an army. Not just the pack, the whole fucking army. So whatever they were sending your way, it aided you. It wanted to be on your team. Like I said, that movie Damsel, that dragon ended up joining her team. And they took out the people who were responsible together. That's what's going on with you, collective. Spirit, tell us about the truth coming to light. About these spiritually broke, low vibrational people. Open connections, okay? Trying to affect your heart and who you connected with. Trying to get you not to open your heart, okay? Not for you to be able to cleanse yourself, not be able to defend yourself, not be able to connect with people on a deep level. Oh. Going after your abundance here. Spirit, tell us about the bright heart light. You're showing up as a Queen of Cups. Like I said, you played the part so well. You're so kind. You're so nurturing. You're so empathetic. You're just an all-around sweetheart. And they thought that they could give you some kind of fishy offer here. That they could, maybe manipulate your intuition, get that illusion there, make you feel like you couldn't do certain things, make you feel fear. But you release yourself from fear. Truth's going to be coming to light about who they worked with, okay? to try to give you some kind of offer. Fishy offer. Clarify opening heart in reverse. Clarify opening heart in reverse. Because they wanted you to not open your heart to new relationships, okay? And these would have been relationships that would have brought you, stability, security, opportunities, as well as success and happiness, okay? So they wanted you to sacrifice yourself. They wanted you to sacrifice your love life here. So you've got this ex from the past, this karmic soulmate that was going to come give you some kind of fishy offer. It was meant to be a diversion. Okay, so that way you would miss this opportunity where you were going to have essentially the creator of all things giving you a solid and stable, life here where you were going to be very, very abundant with this new partnership that was coming in. Okay, that you were going to get, essentially your life, your path was going to be illuminated. You were going to get happiness and success. They wanted you to miss it. Clarify abundance. And they were manipulating, like I said, doing that illusion, doing that witchcraft here to try to take your abundance, your fortune, your wealth, your gift of inheritance. Maybe you are gifted with some kind of ability. This could be actually an inheritance, like in the 3D, like a house, a home, some money that somebody left you, okay? But something was yours for you to raise to the spiritual throne, but also you have spiritual wealth, whereas they are spiritually broke, okay? They have nothing but bad luck. They were trying to use witchcraft to take yours, okay? Tell us about the truth coming to light. Tell us about the truth coming to light. Tell us about the truth coming to light. The truth is coming to light about what they did with their sex magic here. To exploit you, so to start a fire here and essentially take away every single one of your opportunities. So this fell here. I'm inclined to take it. But your abundance here, because it fell here, you went through a rebirth. You've been cleared of all the smoke from the fire they started with their slander, with their illusion. Okay, you stood your ground. You fought back, but you fought back in the way of you healed. You healed, you went to the all high, you declared judgment, okay? You kept yourself strong, and that is why you're having a rebirth to your abundance, your fortune, your wealth, your plenty, okay? Because you've been cleared of whatever witchcraft they were trying to do here. Because they were trying to spark something, like I said, create a fire here while you were healing, while you were resting. They didn't want you to heal because they caught on that maybe you were healing and that maybe that's why you were having success. They were trying to create a path where there wasn't one very quickly to get some kind of financial opportunity. They wanted you to have to choose between two paths. One was your actual path, your sole purpose. The other was one made out of fear that would have been with this karmic soulmate for them to come give you this fishy offer, okay? Because they wanted to impact your foundations, okay? Your inner child as well as your stability, your security. Because there was at least 6 people involved who had, like their wand here in the fire because they thought they were going to get some kind of abundance by starting this fire. So there's 6 people involved here. These are people that you've cut off, okay? You've got a ex here. You've got a karmic soulmate. You've got family. There's 6 people that were all in on this to create some kind of fire. They were slandering, spreading lies about your career, okay, spreading illusions with their witchcraft, with their sex magic here to exploit you, to take away all your opportunities for your wealth, your spiritual wealth, your abundance, okay? But they were also trying to get you to miss a higher level soulmate here that would have actually brought you true, security and stability. There's 6 people involved, okay? And they were trying to challenge you. Okay, they view you as a rival. They view you as someone who, like I said, if this is a gift of inheritance when it comes to like actual abilities, your family didn't like that you got them over them. Okay, maybe you passed tests, they didn't. Or that you were born with and they didn't like it. Maybe you have a really, really good destiny or a really important destiny. But they wanted to challenge you to show you that they were better. But also this ex was very in their ego, very in the, well, I'm better than you. Like my abilities are better than your abilities. They say that people at the bottom compete. People at the top collaborate. So they are low vibration. They're spiritually broke. Like I said, their war strategy isn't a very good strategy. They would rather fight against you than to join you, because they were trying to master their skill. So again, this X here viewed you as like someone, a worthy opponent to test just how powerful they actually were, right? That you had to stand your ground on. Tell us about unstoppable, Spirit. Tell us about the collective being unstoppable. Tell us about the collective being unstoppable. Tell us about the collective being unstoppable. Because you had the assistance of the Fae, the she, the seen and unseen. Okay? Unless you have a certain part of your mind activated, you don't see them. You don't even know that they're there. Anybody can see them if they have a certain part of their mind activated. It just takes training, and it takes having that inner child quality, right? As well as pureness. You have to be high vibration too. You had assistance of the Fae, the she, okay? That were speaking through animals, that were speaking through nature, that were telling you what to do, but also they were that invisible army that went and fought on your behalf. Clarify unstoppable, Spirit. Clarify unstoppable. How the collective is unstoppable against their enemies. You also got Archangel Raguel here, so you have Archangel interference as well. That's bringing you justice, harmony, and solutions, okay? So again, you have the Archangels here. You have the Fae, you have the She. Like I said, you have Goddess Athena giving you that warlike strategy to bring about justice. This is your justice. For those who are trying to control you, to separate you from your abundance, your gifts, trying to separate you from your divine counterpart. Spirit, clarify elementals with unstoppable. Clarify elementals with unstoppable. So the she here saw that these people were trying this collaboration here between your family and this karmic soulmate, this ex here. The she saw that these people were trying to put you at a stalemate, were trying to put you at a crossroads on what you should do. Again, they wanted you to pick the wrong path. They wanted you to pick the path based off of fear, okay, of following your true purpose. They really tried to get you out of your purpose. Why? Because it made you more susceptible to spiritual attacks. Okay, but they saw that they were trying to get forward movement here, trying to get control of the situation by working together. They looked at many, many, many ways on how they could affect your wheel of fortune, which is your destiny, your good fortune here. Okay, they wanted this ex here to come back to you and give you some kind of offer. Okay. But they were also working very long and hard at this. 7 is very important. We got 777, which you have good luck. We have solar plexus healing. You've got solar plexus here 3 times. So angel number 333 is connection to mind, body, and soul, as well as divine intervention. You were healing your solar plexus, your personal will. You stated boundaries. That's why you cut these people off, because you saw right through the facade, right? But they were planning, okay? They were planning all while this is going on. But 777 is the angel number for luck. So you had luck and healing, but also 7 could be important as like they were planning this for 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. Okay, this was a long-term investment, but you moved on, okay? And that's why it's an end of a cycle for these people. Like they can't come near you anymore. You are unstoppable. You win every game. Spirit, clarify Archangel Raguel with the justice, harmony, and solutions. Your karmic justice here is to have this 10 of Pentacles, have family and job security and a strong foundation. Nobody can take this from you. You are being prepared, that seat at the table that the divine gave you, okay? You're being prepared to have this high vibrational divine counterpart here that will give you success, joy, vitality, because of how long these people were victimizing you, because these people tried to make you a lamb for the slaughter, and you didn't fall for the trap of either, succumbing to darkness, going to Satan, or Lucifer, or, going to the entities where you have to, sacrifice someone. You didn't do that when your back was up against the wall. You didn't do that. You stayed true. 444 is on the clock as I say this. You got guidance and protection from the archangels, okay? And you listened. You did what they said, okay? And that's why this is your karmic justice here. You're going to have this, and they can't take it from you. You gave them something small. You had to sacrifice something small to get something bigger. Clarify present power. Clarify present power. Because they were trying to control you, separate you from your actual high vibrational person here. They were trying to separate you from that, and this manifestation here, this abundance that the Creator was giving you, okay? This relationship that would have brought you long-term stability and security. They were going to have this karmic ex here, somebody that you already, cut off from your path. They were having this person go out and slander you, do witchcraft on you. They both were doing witchcraft on you, to impact your career, but also spreading lies about you, okay? They were trying to cause a painful ending because they wanted you to miss it. They wanted you to accept this fishy offer from this ex here, okay? So that way this ex could pretend to be that divine counterpart here, and so you would have a painful ending, so they could betray you and give you deep wounds that you wouldn't recover from, right? They wanted you to miss it. They wanted you to create that pathway based off of fear. They wanted you to miss all that was coming in for you that was part of your destiny. Remember, they did this because they wanted your destiny. They wanted your destiny. So this is like giving me destiny swaps, okay? They were really, really trying here to get your destiny. But they were trying to separate you from your actual true divine counterpart as well as your soul purpose. Let's do the shout. Spirit, tell us about shout. Okay. But you have ancient wisdom here, and that's why you're able to create miracles, okay? But then I'm also seeing a lunar eclipse here. Lunar eclipse and solar eclipse are fated endings, okay? That you were able to stand true. You have that again right there is the solar plexus. You were able to keep that light shown, okay? You were able to keep that inner light despite the adversity and darkness that you went through, okay? But you were also filled with ancient wisdom. You have a gift of inheritance here. Your Akashic records are open to you that gave you, true love for yourself and compassion, okay? But also a tenderness and love for all things. That's why you have the help of the she. And that's why people think you're a sweetheart, because, when you are high vibration, you attract animals. When animals feel, at peace with you, if plants feel at peace with you, it's because you're high vibration. Kids feel at peace with you, it's because you're high vibration, right? So the animals here, knew that you were truly loving, you were truly giving, that you have a sacred purpose here on this earth to bring about unconditional love, to raise the vibration of the collective, okay? But it first started, because you have yellow here, again, solar plexus, it had to come with you getting that self-worth, which is your sacral chakra, which means healing your inner child, but also getting that love for yourself. Like I said, setting those boundaries, having love of self. When you love yourself, you utilize that law of attraction to mirror that in another person. So that way you would be able to get this actual soulmate, okay? This high level soulmate that the divine was giving to you, okay? You had to love yourself first, but you had to set boundaries. You had to cut people off. You had to cut people off from your energy as well. Like I said, you really had to use this ancient wisdom here to, learn how to heal yourself, but learn how to protect your boundaries, protect your peace, know who to be around, who not to be around, how to use essentially occult knowledge in your favor, but in the way of light, okay? And the reason why, say certain faiths that worship, the one God, okay, say that witchcraft is bad is because it attracts darkness, which is true, okay? Like, witchcraft does attract darkness. If you are naturally gifted, say if you were born naturally gifted, the forces of darkness will literally seek you out. It's not because you yourself are evil or that, you were the curse or anything like that. It's forces of darkness seek out the light workers that are gifted, say like star seeds, say like earth angels, the chosen. They seek them out. Why? It's because their vessel can hold the power that they want, that they cannot get out of, like the low level flunky human, right? Like if you have abilities, it means that you are resilient in a way that a normal person isn't, okay? And darkness seeks you out because one, your energy is pure, which means it can feed for blessings for these people because they're spiritually broke, right? They've got so much bad karma racked up on them. They don't have any luck. They don't have any good fortune. So they go out and they try to energy harvest off of other people, or they try to cloak themselves in their energy so they can have, good luck attracted to them. But that has to come with them making the other person suffer or bring them pain or trauma, right? Well, darkness is attracted to those who have gifts. So if you're a seer, you're intuitive, you're clairaudient, you're clairsentient, things like that, darkness is naturally attracted to you, which is why it is necessary to learn the occult. And it's like not learn the occult to do it, learn the occult so you know how to protect yourself. Like learning how to up your spiritual hygiene, learning how to decurse and dehex yourself, learning how to, protect your energetic boundaries, okay? Like learning Reiki or Qigong or Tai Chi, things like that. Learning how to keep the chakras unblocked and in alignment, okay? It takes knowledge, and you were filled with that knowledge, which is why you are getting miracles, okay? You utilized your love. You utilized your unconditional love in a creative way. We'll get into that. In what way did the collective utilize their creativity to shout their discontent and protest against the illusion, like the slander? In what way did the collective utilize their talents? That you were out here having fun, okay? You were celebrating. You had, you didn't let this keep you down. You were still living your life. In what way was the collective being creative and expressing, their protest against these people and their slander? That you were having a new beginning in a relationship. You were going through a renewal, a revival, okay? People saw you getting healthy. They saw you making good health decisions. They saw you, cutting out substances. They saw you, literally transforming your life. They saw you going through a new beginning, and it's to the point where nobody could, say that you were low vibrational or doing low vibrational things. Nobody could say that if it says you're having a new romance here with your soulmate, like this high vibrational soulmate, nobody could say that you're out here, being a third party or, breaking up marriages or doing drugs or partying all the time. It's not reflected in you. Like your skin glows. You've got this fairy energy of, having animals and things being attracted to you. You don't look like you do drugs. Like your skin's pure, that it's glowy. You look healthy. You don't look like you went out and drank a bender, for nights at a time, okay? Because it does, it ages you. Like things like that age you. You weren't out there doing that, okay? Like it was refuting everything you're saying. Maybe you were posting about your relationship. People could see that you were happy, you were healthy. What else? What other way? Was a collective, protesting against the slander creatively? That you were purifying yourself. Like I said, you were purifying your body. You definitely went through like a transformation health-wise. Definitely went through a transformation like health-wise, okay? That you were definitely taking good care of yourself, okay? You were cleansing your body, okay? That you were being authentically you, that you weren't, everyone can tell that you were being you. You weren't trying to copy nobody. You were out here trying to be like anyone else, okay? There's an authenticity to you that is unmatched. Like nobody can be you, Okay. And you also spoke your truth. You were, your part of your path, your purpose is to be seen and heard by others who need to experience your truth. You spoke your truth. Maybe you're in the public eye in some kind of way. Like I said, it says that you were posting or something that you had a new beginning. People knew you had a new beginning. You were speaking about things, and that was your creative way of expressing what was going on. Spirit, tell us more about the creative expression to this slander. Everybody could see that you were deserving and worthy of this new beginning that you had here. Okay, everybody could see it. They could see this new, maybe you moved, you have a new home. Okay, they could see that you're very abundant, that you're happy. This is giving you wife energy. Like I said, maybe you and this soulmate were really taking it pretty far. Okay, that you weren't in dark thoughts here, okay, because you were very optimistic about your life and the new beginning here. People could see it, they could experience it, okay. They see that you were working with people, you have new supportive connections that were also high vibration. They saw this, okay. Again, traveling, changing location, you moved. 222 is you brought balance to all areas of your life. You moved, maybe you changed jobs. People saw you make changes. But most importantly, people saw you practicing self-love. Like it's undeniable. People saw it. Okay, people saw it. Tell us about this gift of inheritance. Tell us about this gift of inheritance that the collective had to stand their ground on. Tell us about this gift of inheritance. That you were planting something new. So there's something that's inside of you. We got the moon phase here. So something that was given to you by a moon phase, so new moon, full moon. Okay, there was a gift of inheritance. Tell us more about this gift of inheritance. Tell us more about this gift of inheritance that the collective had to fight for. You had to fight the generational curse of loss and lack, being in that fear and victimization mentality. Loss and lack mindset means that you feel unworthy of good things. You feel unworthy of love. You feel unworthy of having money. Okay. That you say, I've had this explained to me that yes, you can be a person who has money, but you can also be a person who has money that has the loss and lack mindset, meaning you always think that you're never going to have enough. You live like you're poor, which means your mindset, your perception, how you do things is essentially a poor man's mentality. Like no matter how much money you have, you still make poor man decisions, right? You had to break that generational curse. You were planning something new from that, okay? And again, we have the full moon here. So there's something important. Either this was the eclipse or this was like a full moon here where you had to take decisive action, but you were also protected and guided, okay? And you also showed gratitude for this. Spirit, tell us more about this gift of inheritance. Tell us more about the gift of inheritance. Tell us more about this gift of inheritance. That you had to, stand your ground. Again, you had to stand your ground to get this financial opportunity, this Page of Pentacles, okay? Developing your skill, the gift of manifestation, okay? You have that gift where maybe you have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. No matter what you put your will and focus on, you get it. Right? You tell the universe what you want, but you get it. But also a gift of inheritance could be that you are in this King of Swords energy where you have honesty and truth. You have authority. Okay, I was definitely getting that. You're walking karma. Who gives a fuck about doing a little tit for tat with witchcraft if you are walking karma? You can't wash off. You can't get out of karma. You can't, and especially since you are favored by the divine here, you are literally a warrior of the divine. You've got the wounded warrior, that you're very resilient, you're persistent, okay, that you had your test of faith, you knew the all high backed you, okay, you knew your worth here, you knew you had the fire to keep going, you kept that inner flame lit, despite no matter what you had, okay, because you are in this King of Swords energy, you are an authority figure, you stand for truth, okay, you have the mental clarity and you bring people justice. These people may have been able to victimize somebody, like other people, groups of other people, okay. Because trust and believe, you are not the only person that these people victimized. You were the last, though. You were this warrior. You were the wounded warrior, okay? That one, you're a master manifester here, but two, you are an authority. The All High uses you for truth and for justice, okay? You are karma. People's karma comes to them very quick, whether it be good lump sum karma or bad lump sum karma, okay? So if they use you and abuse you, they think they're going to do things to you, then not only do they get karma for what they did to you, they get karma for what they did to everyone else. You are the grain of rice that tips the scale, okay? You are the walking karma. You don't need to do no low vibrational shit like doing witchcraft on people. What you do can't be undone. Like I said, they can't even, like, say if they accrue generational curse, that the only thing that can undo that is either healing, like deep healing, which involves, going through the darkness, embracing, meeting, and understanding your inner demons as well as releasing them, but also, keeping that resilience. It's tough work breaking a generational curse. And you can't just use witchcraft to undo that. You can't just, go bathe, in a ritual bath to get rid of a generational curse. No, that will plague your bloodline for however long until someone does the healing. All right? Why the fuck would you do witchcraft when you are that kind of authority? You're high ranked. You got this King of Swords under here. You're a high ranking being of light. I'm getting earth angel energy here. I'm getting starseed. I'm getting at least a high-ranking light worker. That's a master manifester, and this is the gift of inheritance. That you, your family, your bloodline is a powerful royal bloodline that's connected to the she. Okay, you got connection to the she here. It says you have ancient wisdom, so that would mean that you are an old soul that was reincarnated. Okay. But you are here doing God's work, okay? You're here doing God's work. You're a master manifestor. All you need to do is think it, put your will and focus towards it, and it's yours. Because it says that here. Put your sacred action, decisive focus. Whatever you put your will and your focus on, you get. And you just had to break this generational curse of the loss and lack, fear, victimization mindset. That's all it took for you. But you had to go through all these vultures here, all these people that were trying to victimize you. But again, you weren't locked in the room with them. They were locked in the room with you. And because of you, all their shit is going to burn. Let's get it. Let's see what their spirit. What's these people's karma? What's these people's karma? What's these people's karma? What these people's karma? What's these people's karma? That they're going to have to make a very, very quick decision for being impulsive, okay? For being very, very determined in this collaboration. What is their karma? What is these people's karma? What is these people's karma, spirit? Looks more like what they were trying to do versus what their karma is. But it looks like they were trying to get into your Akashic records, okay, to figure out what your path was, what you were destined to be, because they know that you are someone of importance, okay? They were trying to get good luck here, to block your path, be domineering, to control you. But all they did was start a fire, and they can't escape the smoke. Spirit, tell us about these people's karma. Tell us about these people's karma, the smoke that they won't escape from. This illusion that they cast. They're going to be in fear. What's their karma? Got this Empress here, stated her boundaries very clearly. Okay, you're showing it's like a whole divine feminine. Okay. Stated, you're very, very smart. You're very strategic. You have clear boundaries. You're very independent. You're very open and honest in communication. So whatever, you literally slashed to shit whatever these lies were. Okay. What's the karma? Or hold on. Let me ask, because I'm getting here. This is the why they're getting karma. This was the why they're getting karma. The karma is you exposing them. Okay. What's the outcome of this karma? What is the outcome from this karma? What is the outcome from this karma? that your intuition here is going to give you success and recognition and make you very, very secure and stable. What's going to happen to the family and the karmic soulmate? What is going to happen to the family and the karmic soulmate? What's going to happen to the family and the karmic soulmate? What's going to happen to the family and the karmic soulmate? They're going to lack the personal will here. Their solar plexus is going... So essentially this is a backfire. Whatever they were trying to do with witchcraft to affect your personal will, your self-esteem, self-confidence, it went back to them. I'm getting like a return to sender. That they're missing opportunities. Again, they're spiritually broke. That people are now gossiping about them, okay, because they have knowledge about how these people think, okay? They know that these people were stalking you, that they were spying and gossiping about you, but now they're being gossiped about, okay? Like people are talking about this. So the karma for them was for you to break the illusion, for you to break the slander here, okay? For you to essentially, when you went within and you started healing and you spoke your truth in a creative way, okay, and you were living by example, it broke down every single one of these lies, but it also made people think and know that these people were a liar, okay? So everyone knows, they have the awareness about who these people are, okay? That they try to cause you heartbreak, okay, emotional pain, and that was why you walked away. We have a Queen of Wands here and a High Priestess. So a Queen of Wands is attractive, boss-like, okay? Someone who's very determined, very confident, okay? You were embodying this energy, but I'm also getting that somebody was in this energy as well that was trying to go after you. You're showing up as a high priestess. So again, a gift of inheritance. You're very, very intuitive. Your inner voice is very strong. And they were trying to get you to share with them, okay? But it's an end of a cycle. And this Knight of Pentacles here who was trying to, you know, be very consistent and trying to, you know, maybe breadcrumb you, give you one pentacle, make it maybe, like say we have a karmic soulmate, somebody who is trying to look like they were going to be stable for you, giving you that one pentacle instead of the 10, okay? They were trying to get you to surrender. And they were trying to master themselves, okay? So that way, like master their witchcraft here so they could victimize you, keep you trapped, okay? But you went within. And that's why you have stability here with the King of Pentacles, okay? So this soulmate here, this divine counterpart who you are in a marriage with and having the Ace of Cups with, okay? So you're very, very stable and secure. Again, that is your karmic justice for you to be very, very stable and secure in your home here. If you are a masculine, this will be a feminine in their King of Pentacles energy, okay? Someone who's a provider, very reliable, very abundant, okay? You guys, you know, maybe have similar beliefs. However, this could also be marriage, you know, where you're going to get, you know, a cup of love here. And the people that were trying to, you know, keep you bound here, trying to, you know, make you have addictions are now overburdened, okay? That they've received the news here. They've received the news that all their lies, all their deceit and stuff has been exposed. They're overburdened by it, okay? And now they're trying to balance out the situation because you're at peace, your wishes are coming true, and there's so many, you know, messages going back and forth to these people because this Tower is here, okay? They see it. There's so many messages going back and forth between each other. Like, hey, you know what's going on with you? Like, hey, what, you know, this is what's going on with me. This is what I've got going on. They got a tower. They got catastrophe, destruction. You know, they're losing everything because of this. And it's rapid change. So there's many, many messages going back and forth about this, okay? Because this Tower happened very quickly, and now they feel like everything that they did was a wasted opportunity, okay? That all their plans are postponed because they're going through judgment. Like I said, you are the authority. You're the high vibrational. You are high ranking, okay? And the 5D, you are very high ranking. You outrank these people, and you can't call judgment on them, okay? You brought the truth as well as the justice from people from your past, from your family, that were trying to, you know, work with other people to bring you conflict, that were, you know, viewed you as opposition, to, you know, planning on what kind of relationships you should be in, you know, trying to, like I said, take you away from your soulmate, take you away from your abundance, so that way they could still control you and block change for you. But you went through a rebirth, okay? And you got this Emperor-like energy, Okay, you're an authority figure. You're standing on truth. Okay, that you like say the Emperor, like these cards don't necessarily mean gender. Okay, it's just an energy. You are in that Aries energy. You're getting shit done. You're full of passion. You have that creative and destructive energy within. You had a rebirth and you were on this new path, this new beginning here where you are self-sufficient and independent and abundant. And you are going to have justice for all these people who are trying to bring you conflict, okay? Because they are out in the cold, this King of Wands. Like I said, they went through financial loss here. Like whatever they were trying to do to you, it backfired and went to them. And they messed with the wrong damsel. They were playing checkers while you were playing chess. They were having all these little thoughts about you, having, thinking whatever, that they could. They were trying to get in your Akashic record to see your destiny. Like, so these people really, really looked into you. They knew that you have an important role here and they wanted it for themselves and they wanted to stop you and block you. These are very jealous and envious family members. This is a very, very jealous ex here, that wanted, what you have. And it's got to be something strange out here when we live in times where men are competing with women. I think that's beyond insane. Like you've got men competing with women out here. We need each other, right? We need each other here. Neither is complete without the other. And you've got men out here that feel so low about themselves that they're trying to compete with women and they're out here trying to do all these crazy shit to women. Like, because you're showing up as a divine feminine, like, I think that's beyond insane. But an ex here, like somebody that you dated, like, that's beyond insane. It's beyond insane that somebody would be this invested. That's why, to me, I can't wrap my head around it. Like, you would risk all of this. You knew that this person was very important. You knew this person, was very high ranked, and you let it go to your ego that you were, it said they were mastering their craft. They wanted the clout. They wanted to be able to prove that they could take you down. Oh, I took down an earth angel. I took down a starseed. I took down a high ranking official for the divine. And it's like, okay, well, you literally cursed yourself and your entire bloodline by doing that. Spirit, what's the tea on these individuals? They tried to seduce and allure you again. They wanted this soulmate to come, this karmic ex-soulmate to come, and seduce you, to get you drowning in emotions, to manipulate your emotions, manipulate how you feel about them. This card flew. But your ancestors swooped in and were communicating with you, okay? Telling you to up your spiritual hygiene, that you're a priestess of light and you're in the building, and that you have soul recognition. You remember these people. You remember that they're not really friends. They're not good for you. You knew. When you cut these people off, when you got the truth about them, the clarity about them, it all made sense. Like, you didn't deny it. And you're like, oh, so so-and-so has been trying to sacrifice me. Like, even though it sounded insane about what these people were doing and how sick and demented it was, you're like, oh, well, shit, like, that makes sense, because so-and-so was always a piece of shit, or so-and-so was always evil as fuck. Like, and now death is here for them. They're fading away. All their lies are fading away. They themselves are fading away. Black magic doesn't do anything for you. They wanted you in poverty and homeless. Again, they wanted you to make a bad decision here. Try to impact your heart chakra. So trying to, impact your love life. Like I said, by trying to get this ex here to come seduce you, to distract you while, so you would miss your actual divine counterpart. They were using Appalachian magic to try to cloak themselves in your energy and to bind themselves to you. So they were doing a lot of sex magic. They were doing a lot of love spells to bind you, so that way they could, delay you or halt you, so you would miss this opportunity. But now they're blinded. They're stuck in denial. Because those aren't your friends, they're your ops. They didn't know that you knew. Like I said, they really underestimated you. But like I said, it's because you played the part so well. You played the part so well, collective. tell you what, it'd be a mistake. They never forget. Because this situation is required to reach your destiny. Okay, like I said, this was a fated event. This was required for you to go through this. It was to teach you how to up your spiritual hygiene, how to be on this spiritual throne. Because your ancestors were calling you home with this gift of inheritance, and that this is a closeout of a cycle. Like, you don't ever have to deal with these people again. Like, anything they try to do to you is just going to go back to them. It will always backfire. Because they have hidden motivations. So, like, never let these people back in your life again. You know this. You're on to great things. Ask the ancestors and the divine for guidance and allow the divine in, okay? Because you're a whole priestess of light. Like I said, you distracted them with your light while you utilize that darkness they put you in. Because remember, you weren't trapped alone in that room with them. They were trapped alone in that room with you. Now they're in mental torment. Because they wanted to be with you. This ex wanted to be with you. And that's why they were working together. So this ex decided, like, everybody in a collaboration has their own hidden motivations for why they do things. Again, they had a hidden motivation for working with your family here because they wanted the relationship to be together. Okay. And it was hot tea, shocking news that you healed your solar plexus chakra, that you had boundaries, okay? And that you're a master manifester. Didn't I say that? Your energy is too pure to attack because you went through a powerful transformation. You went through a rebirth, okay? You rose from the ashes against these haters, your family, this ex, that were trying to share dreams with you, so mess with your dreams because they felt some kind of magnetic pull towards you. And they can't find nobody like you because, like I said, your energy is too pure. Like, you're a master manifester. The mask is off. Their true self is on display. Everybody sees them for who they are. For all the mental magic they were doing. Okay, so they were definitely trying to mess with your mind. The answer is in your memory there. Like I said, when the mask fell off for you to see who these people were, your memory told you, like, that's no mistake. Like, yeah, these people were evil as fuck. Like, that makes sense. Praying to God for forgiveness, but that line is cut. Like I said, you don't go after one of the divines. Like, you're like a child of the divine. Like, you're a priestess of light. They went after one of God's children, a high-ranking authority figure of truth and justice. God don't give a fuck about you. So now they're caught up in the legal system for their slander, for making up lies, and for their addictions. So drugs, alcohol, they're addicted to lying on you. They're addicted to putting obstacles in your path. Their addictions to, their witchcraft. Like, it all backfired on them in the worst way. What does the collective's higher self want them to know about this situation? Reaching out, it's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need from the divine, from your ancestors, that you're currently going through a heart opening, okay? To not withhold love from yourself because it's a painful experience for everyone involved. Again, you were practicing that self-love, that self-worth. What blessing should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? Like, you have a blessing on your sleep, okay? And your sleep gives you wisdom as well as abundance, gives you that creative solution. So whatever they were trying to do to your dream state to fuck with your mind or your chakras or whatever, you're protected from all that. You have a blessing of fire, again, that full moon energy, okay? Or that solar eclipse. It's a faded ending, but also you kept that inner flame lit. You are a priestess of light. Like I said, you went through the darkness. You learned. You embraced it. You made peace with your demons, right? So when you were shining your light to blind them, you were strategically planning on how to do it. You have that fire, you have that passion, that drive, okay, as well as that wisdom. And again, you have the she knowledge here. You have, you know, the owls, which are messages from the other world. You have the crow, which means you're being watched, you're being guided, okay, by like the Morgan, by like Odin, by like Lu, okay. There's so many different deities out there that utilize the crow or the raven. You got the wolf here. So like I said, they threw you to the wolves. Not only did you come back leading the pack, but you have a whole fucking army. Whole fucking army. And they can't fight what they can't see. Tell us what Goddess wants the collective to know. And that's why every time they send, you know, an entity or something towards you, that's why they join your spiritual team, because you are so high ranking. The entities want to be on your team, not the people who don't have any ranking, right? Like, they're like, oh, you are, you know, a high up official from the divine. I'm going to be on your team. Like, tell us what Goddess wants the collective to know. Bonja, what do you want the collective to know? That you're held. Again, you've got unseen help, the seen and unseen. You have support, the community. You're being held here by Goddess. You are being held here by the divine, okay? That you have potential promise. It's all about to happen, so keep going. Let's close out. Sing. Again, we got that again. Express your truth, but singing also heightens the vibration. Keep going. Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune and prosperity, is on your side. Your ancestors most definitely are talking to you, guiding you, fucking people up. Dagda, the principal god, the Celtic god, okay, the consort of the Morgan. 1 year. They've been doing this for a year. Okay. Your family and this karmic soulmate here doing it for a year. All right, collective. I am proud of you. You are a bunch of badass bitches. You're 10 toes down, and I am so honored. And I'm filled with such joy, love, and honor and respect for all of you, that you guys are my soul tribe, my collective. You know, if I had to be associated with people, I'd want to be associated with you. You know, like I'm so glad that you guys have listened to this channel. If you were drawn to this video or the channel itself, like, it just means you're meant to be here, right? I mean, unless you're a cross watcher trying to, you know, see what's going on. But, you know, so if you're actually a high vibrational person, like, just know that I'm truly proud of you, and I'm honored, you know, that you were drawn here. Because, you know what, we all have a great purpose and mission together, and that's why I do it. You know, that's why I do things like this. You know, I dedicate my life to this now, and you haven't been made to feel sorry for it. You know, I don't regret it at all. You know, I've gone through a lot of warfare and spiritual warfare even before I did this channel, and, you know, now I've become a master at protecting myself and doing all that stuff. So you guys just made me level up, you know, because new levels, new devils, right? So you guys just made me level up. But, like, we got to wake everybody else up. And you guys are going to be that example, that shining bright light example, to show people how it's done, that it can be done, and they don't have to, you know, be sold some fishy ass offer that's for short term. Because trust me, if you sell your soul, it is only for a limited amount of time that you get any kind of prosperity or abundance. You get a little bit of a wish, we'll say, for like 20 years, but then you lose your soul, right? And you don't get to reincarnate, you don't get to come back, you don't get to do any of that. Like, you're gonna tell me you're gonna skip out on lifetimes to sell your soul for 20 human years? Now that's dumb. That's weak. You know, if you do shit like that, you know. So you guys play the long haul, the long game, and it shows. And that's why you are gifted that inheritance. That's why you are so abundantly blessed. So keep on going, soul family. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. Bye, guys.